everywhere, y'all. Quick 10 with a friend. I am Miles Low. This is the Do Better Network. Well, if you knew better, you do better. So who better to make you better or better you? You know what I'm saying? Quick 10 with a friend for the people who don't have these high level conversations, don't have enough time in the day to sit, stop, and think. So it's something, maybe you can listen to during your lunch break. You're gonna walk around the park, quick jog, you know what I'm saying? You using the bathroom, whatever is going on in your life, man. If you got a quick 10, man, quick 10 with a friend is for you. And that's the whole point of me doing this series. Also, it's for me to work on my speaking, get out more, get my thoughts out more. Yeah, share some shit that goes on in my mind. So it's half therapy for me, half therapy for you. We meet in the middle. It's therapy for everybody. We make the world better. All right, boom. Not gonna lie, I really didn't feel like doing this today. I really didn't feel like getting up here and talking. And that's just me being honest. Really not. It's really not. You know what I mean? Today's one of them days, in my opinion, right? For me. Uh, Nonetheless, though, shit still has to keep going. You have to keep learning. You have to keep working. And today was a good day of, me doing a little studying while I was in the office today on frequency. Frequency being the amount. The frequency is the amount of time something occurs in a certain span of time. You feel me? And just different types of frequencies, and how certain things are considered higher frequency versus lower frequency, higher vibration, lower vibration, right? And, doing research on why your thoughts are high frequency and and the world is low frequency because there's only so many rotations around the physical can do. If we're all spinning around the sun, how frequently can you spin around the sun? You can't. That's why you have a year. That's why you move slower in time and it takes longer for things to happen. There's only one rotation at a time in the physical around the sun. While your thoughts, you can have 1,000,000 thoughts a minute, 10 million thoughts a minute, right? If you're really high level thinker, you have that many amounts of thoughts a minute, a day, an hour, a second. Condense that down. That separates high frequency, high vibration stuff versus low frequency, low vibration stuff. So if you think about it from that point of view, you understand why 1,000,000 thoughts can happen in 1 year, and what happens frequently becomes the true frequency because it's more. Does that make sense? I'm trying to make sure I break this down on a little slower and not be super high level for everybody. I really want to make sure that everybody catches that. How many rotations around in a set amount of time, that's the frequency for something. So when you're sitting there all day and having low vibrational thoughts all day and being pissed at people all day, and you got an issue or you're upset all day, and you think about it all day, that's every thought in your brain for the day. What's the frequency that you're giving that thought? You're giving that thought so much frequency and so much attention, right? That's why I say attention, where when it's like energy goes where attention flows. So the more you're giving, the more rotations, the more spins. I do radio, right? So the more spins you giving on the radio station, the bullshit thoughts and the things you don't want to focus on, that many more spins. That's how that gets deeper down into your lower vibration parts for your heart, your throat. You start saying it more. It goes from a thought to how many times can you say it? How many times can your heart feel it? To how many times are you moving through it? You feel me? So it goes from up, above, down, below. Peace to the family. What's going on with y'all? And to when you understand frequency, like you hear the theory of it, like attention goes where energy flows. You hear the theory of what you think is what you manifest. That's what you become. You hear those types of things, but for me, I had to actually see the actual formula for it. And the formula for that, to see that, if we're spinning at the same time, in the time it takes you to move one day, imagine like a wheel. Imagine the time it takes you a spoke on the wheel. To move one spoke in real life is one spoke. But in that same time, that's 10 million, 20 million thoughts in that same spoke time. You see how the above is what's really moving and the lower rung is really just following the direction at the bottom because it's attached. You can't have one without the other. So your whole life is spinning in this direction because your thoughts keep spinning in this direction, because your heart keeps spinning in that same direction, because you keep saying it, you know what I'm saying? You keep giving it that energy and that life force, and that's what's keeping you in that same cycle. I was talking to my mom this past week about, getting out of your cycles and not, repeating the same stuff over and over again. And, as today got cracking, and, you know, really wasn't in the mood to sit up here and be extremely high level and on everybody. You know what I mean? That's actually on purpose. You have to make sure that's on purpose. That can't just be a side effect. You know what I'm saying? It has to be intentional, I learned, because if not, that's how the negative vibrations and the negative frequency starts to soak in. So today I practice that exact same, what's up, what's happening, that exact same principle and theory and practice is what I put into play today. And that's why I'm here right now doing a quick 10 with a friend. Let everybody out there understand and know that you're not alone. It's a whole world going on a very low frequency, low vibration, painful, take energy out right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's on you to purposefully crack that code and keep yourself as one of these high level beings and having high level thoughts. And that's how you break your own loops. That's how you start setting your own loops. You know what I mean? That's how you start, you get beyond breaking out of a loop you're stuck in and transition into, I'm gonna create the loop that I want to have happen just with your thoughts. It's literally that simple. And it took me a while to actually see it and write it out, like, on paper. You know what I mean? I wish I had the paper in front of me for how we kind of drew it out today. But yeah, that's what I want to share with you today. And it's very simple, and it's not complicated, and it's so doable that you'll see the results happen in your life. So even when you're not feeling it, your thoughts are still moving in the right direction. You feel me? That's how you get that on autopilot, and you get your heart on autopilot, and you get those mantras. And that's where the mantras come from, is, oh man, everything good over here. Oh, hey, can't call it. You know what I'm saying? The more people be like, oh, I can't call, man, same shit, different day. Niggas just getting the same repetition, just saying that, and not really noticing that that's like keeping y'all stuck in these same cycles. Somebody pissed you off today, so I'm gonna keep that thought in my head all day. I'm gonna be at work pissed off. And it's like, you can't do that, bro. You're gonna crush yourself. You're gonna kill your own momentum, and you're gonna look up in real world rotations. You know what I'm saying? 2 spokes away. If we talking about that bike wheel, right? If you 2 spokes away, if there's every day of the year is a spoke on the bike wheel, right? 3 spokes away, you thought Monday was just a bad day and you let it go, but your thoughts are already in the loop of what was happening Monday. You know what I'm saying? You're still operating from that past point of view. Your voice is still saying and expressing the thoughts in your head. Your body is in motion and following the words you speak. And now your wants and your lower desire and your habits are trapping you and putting you right into the cycle of the same shit that followed you on Monday. And you wondering, why the hell do I even do this? What's my why? Why am I upset? Why again? Why? A lot of people don't even ask their whys anymore, why they're doing things. They're just going through the motions. So for me, this is just for me. Remember, this live is mutual therapy, right? Hopefully I'm telling you something that you can hear, and hopefully, I get the relief from this that I feel like I deserve and I want from this, right? So we're both practicing this in real time, right? As I sit here in my car, fresh off of work, having, a little pissed off day, right? We're practicing in real time, breathing, taking control of your cycles, and, alchemy, transmuting, turning lead into gold is alchemy. You know what I'm saying? King Midas, he would turn lead into gold. That was called alchemy. And the person who would do that he would hire, what's going on, God? The type of person he would hire was called an alchemist, a chemist who would turn lead into gold. So we're turning these negative thoughts and these situations going on around you into high level thoughts so that we can reap the benefits out of it, okay? That's what I challenge everybody to do today. Take the low parts of your life with them low thoughts and get them out of your head. You feel me? It's way easier. It's way easier to shift your mind and your thoughts and the way you talk, everything else, than it is to change the physical reality. Right? It's too many cycles. So yeah, yeah. So that's what I'm on today, man. Is trying my hardest to keep my cycles high, keep my vibration high, and not let the bullshit keep anybody down. Not take it out on nobody. You don't even gotta tell anybody. You dig what I'm saying? This is just because it's me and you. It's nobody else. You know what I'm saying? It's just me. It's just you. It's nobody else here listening. So think about that for yourself. What are the cycles that are keeping you stuck? Right? What is the way to, what I'm saying? Like, what are the thoughts that you have in your mind that you don't even know how they got there? You have no idea how you even got there. Why you think that way? Why you feel that way? That happened 3-4 days ago. Do you still feel the pain from that? Are you still hurting from that? Or that's just the identity that you accepted and now you're living your life from that point of view? That's your one point. That's your starting point for whatever this emotion is. You feel me? Are you still living as that person from the past, or are you updating yourself daily and making every situation something that you wanted to make, that you want to make out of? You're getting what you want out of these situations, not letting these situations make you and break you. So that's where I'm at today. Salute to y'all for being there for me to get my shit off, listening, tapping in. Hopefully that helps you. And if not, we can still converse about it. Leave a comment. Follow me on Instagram at the Do Better Network, at Miles Low Music. Yeah. We're gonna be doing this a lot more. This actually felt good. I'm glad I got to get that off my chest, because you can't share everything with everybody all the time, nor would you want to. So yeah, that's where we at with it. Quick 10 with a friend. I'm Miles Low. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Stay high level. Don't let this world get you down, please, because they trying. They trying every day to get you down. They greedy, they hungry, they thirsty, they clawing for everything you got. Don't get them niggas shit. Don't even give them your thoughts or your energy. You feel me? That's what I want. That's what I want y'all on. You did. Stop that.